Hola, bonjour. Hello, everyone. So I'm going to do this question, right? I promised you all that I would do it. I plan to do it using my physical geometry set, but I don't know which one it is. So I'll do it virtually. So it says here, this is from the major in 2025. It says using a ruler, a pencil, and a pair of compasses, construct the triangle PQR such that PQ is equal to 9 centimeters, angle QPR is equal to 6 degrees, and PR is equal to 12 centimeters. So here we're it's important to have a little sketch, right? So here's what I'll do. I'm going to change my screen share first, and I'll do it virtually using a virtual, um, what do you call it? Geometry instruments. Okay. But I'm going to construct, uh, let's see here, a little sketch. Okay. So we know there'll be a line, sorry, Q would be 9 cm. And somewhere here be P, there be Q. We also know we need to put on a 60 degrees between Q, P. So R has to be up here then because the middle letter P would represent the angle. All right, let's do that exactly. All right, so we need a 60 degrees there. So here will be 60 degrees. Um, we have to measure here in the actual construction. Here will be R, and then when we finish everything, you just connect R to Q to close off your triangle. So here we go with the virtual geometry steps. Okay, so we need a straight line. You could draw it longer than 9 centimeters for sure. Oh no, that's not what I want to use. Yeah. So I'm using this line from here. What happened? Let's try that again. So I'm drawing the line as long as possible, okay? And then I could get a ruler, right? And measure 9 centimeters. Okay, so just now I got disconnected. I apologize for that. But continuing here, right? I what was I going to do? We were measuring for 9 centimeters. So 9 centimeters will be up to here. What some students would do, or you could do, you can take the compass, put the point at the end of the line, open it out to 9 centimeters, and then you draw an arc that cuts the line at that that 9 centimeter. And don't change the space between the point and the pencil. You just put the point now the 9 centimeter apart. Okay. Put it at the 9 centimeter apart. You rotate this. Oh no, it's changed. But anyway, I know where the point started, right? And then you draw an arc here. So this construction shows the length from here to here. Where's the pencil? Is 9 centimeters as they wanted. And it said PQ, right? Just double checking. I don't have my sketch anymore, but yeah. Okay, so once we have this, the next thing we will do, we'll take the compass, put it at, it's not hold on. We put it at the point P, and if you remember the sketch I had, right? Um, we open out the compass. It doesn't matter how big or small you do it at this point. Just open it and then you draw an arc as big as possible. Probably around there would be good. Now, do not change the size between the point and the pencil. So you want to probably hold the top now. Since I'm using a virtual one, I can't hold it up, but I'll be able to move it from this point to where I made the arc. And then I need to make another arc intersecting here. Okay, so I make an arc that is intersecting here. After that, I can draw a straight line from the point Q through the intersection point. I could draw it as long as possible, right? Because we need to then get 12 centimeters according to the past paper question. So now I'll take this ruler and measure. Um, yeah, I will measure. I'm trying to figure out how to measure this. Okay, I need to rotate it from here. Okay, measure for 12. Okay, I almost drew 12 there. That was really close. So I need to draw it a little bit more. Uh, okay, okay. So the last thing, or second to last thing I was trying to do just now, um, I was going to take this, point it there, open it out to, oh, this one can't open. So I guess we have to do it without that part for this. Um, I'll just have to use the ruler to measure, right? Which is okay as well. So I'll just draw it up to 12, right? So this is where R is going to be. Why am I not getting R just now? Hold on. Right, so this is where R is going to be. R is supposed from P to R is 12 centimeters. And then the final thing to do is to take the ruler and connect these two. Uh, yeah, so we connect those two lines, points, and we'll have the diagram that we need. So there goes the triangle from the past paper. I hope this was helpful in some way. If anybody have questions, you can always reach out to me.